One of the great advantages of dating silver is it can be done with accuracy, and it takes away all the subjectivity. Now, if you look on the left there, you will see that there's a line, and that tells us that it's sterling silver. And on the right-hand side, just across from the JM, which is he's the maker, you'll see a shield with a letter in it, and that gives us the age. And in this case, it's 1858. And then if you look at the bottom, you can see where it was actually assayed. And there's a tree and a fish, and that's Glasgow. Now, when things are sent to the assay house, a little bit of the silver, whether it's gold or silver, is scraped off, and the assay office determine its purity. And once the stamp's on that, that's absolute. This work departs quite markedly from the traditional of the period. And as we can date it exactly to 1858, we can actually say that this is very early in the movement, which would become the arts and crafts movement a little bit later on. It's too early for the Glasgow school, but it's got all the elements of the sorts of designs that would be in products a few years later. If you have a look at it, it's got kind of there's a traditional element to it with the Greek key design, but it also has a Japanese influence as well, particularly with the butterfly. So here we are about to start the work, and I've marked out where the dents are, and now is the process to get rid of the dents. Now, if you have a look at this piece of metal sticking out of the vise, you can see there's a little dome on the top of it. And that dome is turned up so that it is exactly the same internal circumference as the inside of that pot. And what you do with it is you put it onto the pot, put your fingers over the dent, and then you tap the metal. Now, when you tap the metal, it bounces away from the hammer, as you'd expect, but it also comes back again. Now, what you're feeling is for where that is touching the metal, because you can feel it vibrate through the metal, and you can feel the dent coming out. Once the dent's removed, the silver is rubbed with a steel burnisher, which will remove any of the undulating surface. It's then cleaned off with very fine sandpaper and polished. As you can see here, my son Damien is finishing off the polishing. These are the finished silver pieces. I do hope you found the process interesting.